Hi, my name's Laura Rimmer, and this is a review video for the Clickfunnels One Funnel Away challenge, 30-day challenge. So I have run a coaching business for over 10 years in natural health. So I'm a keto and alkaline diet nutritionist and health coach. So I've for quite a long time had an online presence, a website. I've built some funnels in the past. They've been successful. I've built an email list of over 10,000 people. But I wanted to, I was interested in One Funnel Away because I had two main kind of goals and desires, if you like. So the first was I wanted to generate more leads, more sales to optimize my, my funnels, so two things, systematization and lead generation, automation, that kind of stuff. Increase my leveraged earnings, my kind of passive income from automation. But more than that, because I've done that stuff in the past, and yes, I wanted to optimize it, but I know how to, put together a funnel. I know how to generate leads and sales. So the underlying thing, I guess, the more important thing was I wanted to know that what I was doing was completely the best way of doing it. I wanted to follow a proven system and to know that I was completely competent in what I was doing. I was on the right path, and to have the confidence to know, yes, each step of my funnel, whilst I fully appreciate I have to test and tweak and track and change and all that kind of stuff, I wanted to know that I was on the right lines from the get-go, because in the past, I've just thrown up lead magnets, squeeze pages and things, and some of them have done really well, others not so much. But what I've lacked is that overall overarching strategy, the whole funnel overview, if you like. I've tended to do it bits at a time. I'll put up a squeeze page, then think about it later down the line. What do I want to do as my, sales page, upsell? So I wanted a to Z system, proven system for how to generate leads and sales through a really, stellar sales funnel. So that was my goal and my desires for joining the One Funnel Away challenge. So I joined, and just to say, to start with, the price, $100, is really a no-brainer. So that was an easy decision for me to make. When I saw, Russell Brunson owns $100 million company, that's enough for me. This man is a master at funnels. Had no experience whatsoever with Stephen Larson or Julie Stowe and the other trainers, which was fine. So I dived straight into the content pretty much as soon as I got it, because I had immediate access to the pre-training. So I did all that in a matter of a few days and really just immersed myself, and it was great. When it came to starting week one, kind of something hit me, which was, this is going to be a lot of work. This 30-day challenge is actually going to require quite a lot of time, a lot of planning and executing well. There's no room for me to waste time here. Every day it's like boom, 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 you've got to get something done. And so initially I thought, this is literally going to be a 30-day challenge in the real sense of the word. And I kind of wavered and thought, is this what I want to do now? Have I got time? I've got clients to coach. I was doing webinars, and I just kind of really had to weigh up, do I have the time for this? But I kind of, I'd pay for the challenge. So I committed mentally to it and thought, yes, I'm going to do it. But I still needed to work out the finer details of how I was actually going to find the time in the day to do it, with all my other commitments and things as well. So I started, and immediately I didn't like Stephen Larson. I thought, who is this upstart? I've got to spend the next 30 days with this guy, and his coaching is, anywhere between 20 minutes and an hour every day. I was like, I've got to listen to this dude every single day for an hour, maybe. That's going to be tough going. But by literally the second day of watching Stephen's coaching, I got it. And I was like, do you know what? This guy is quirky. He's loud. He starts every video with like a really loud boom thing that he does. That's like his signature thing. And that got on my nerves initially. But now I love his training. And what he does is he really pushes us. He cares about us. So as he says multiple times in his coaching, he's coached thousands of people. So he knows exactly the sticking points, the excuses we might want to come up with, the areas where we might want to back off and think, oh, I don't know if I can do this. And he pushes through and gives motivation. He's a great storyteller. You know, he really practices what he preaches, as does Russell, obviously. And now I couldn't think of a better trainer to take us through this program. So I'm currently, where are we? I'm in week 3 at the moment. So we're building out our funnels. And it was literally day 2 into the challenge, so after the pre-training, where it hit me, that epiphany of, I need to commit to this. This is a valuable training. I've paid $100 for this, and I'm getting trained by Russell Brunson, who's like the best of the best in online marketing, funnel building, online sales. To build a company from like 0 to 100 million in 3 years is quite phenomenal. So I knew I was in safe hands with Russell. Stephen and Julian are also, are also amazing trainers. So I recognized that whilst I'd paid $100 for this training, this is worth tens of thousands of dollars. And indeed, I've paid tens of thousands for training, coaching programs before. And they're not, I can honestly say they're not as good as the One Funnel Away challenge. So I would highly recommend that if you're in any way interested in growing your business, scaling your business, adding a leveraged arm to your business, increasing your lifetime customer value, increasing your passive income, then you absolutely should join the One Funnel Away challenge. So that was my epiphany. I was like, this training is awesome. I need to commit. So at that point, I went through my diary and I just erased everything that was not an absolute imperative for me to be doing in this 3 to 4 weeks. And I'm committed and got it done. Now, there are certainly things in the challenge. I won't spoil it for you, but there's things which will throw you out of your comfort zone. You'll think, oh, can I do this? You know, like the publishing schedule and various other things. But the realization that I've come to now, and even in this, the past 3 weeks, the way my mindset has changed, the way my approach to my business has changed for the better, has been that I now have the confidence and the competence to put together funnels that I know are strategic, proven, systematized. Yes, I will need to keep testing and optimizing and all that stuff, which everybody needs to do, but I know I've got a proven plan. That's given me immense peace of mind and confidence to move full steam ahead with setting up my funnels and throwing ad spend at those funnels. My publishing schedule is now consistent. It's now professional. Whereas before, years ago, I was doing very much sporadic content, which is not good for someone in professional business. I've learned to let go of the peripheral stuff that I don't need to be learning. Stephen tells us to do just-in-time learning. So I'm not filling my mind full of lots of business podcasts and reading loads of books which aren't relevant to where I am exactly now. So I'm learning to take one step ahead at a time. And once I've done that step, then to move on to the next step and keep laser focused, just like a funnel is. Funnels are opposite of websites. Websites are big and sprawling. There's multiple entry points, multiple exit points, and they're low converting. A funnel is tunnel vision. You either get in or you get out, and they're optimized to generate leads and sales. And so that's where my mindset is at now, thanks to Russell Brunson's great, very clear, very motivating, very accessible, easy to follow training. Stephen's wonderful coaching. The man, it's like he's got inside my head and knows all the areas where I'm procrastinating and going to be worried about starting and things, and he allays those fears. He gives great stories and illustrations and motivates us. And Julie is very good at the actual practical side of things and walking us through funnel building and inside ClickFunnels and the rest of it. So you don't need a ClickFunnels account to do this, but you get 14 days of ClickFunnels free anyway. So would I recommend the One Funnel Away challenge? Yes, I would, absolutely. It's probably been the best $100 I've spent in my business in the last, been in business 10 years. in all honesty, I'm struggling to think of anything aside from some well converting ads. But in terms of training, I think this is probably the best $100 I've spent in my business in the past 10 years, which is saying something. It's absolutely amazing. And I know I'm going to be going back through this challenge as time goes on to optimize, set up new funnels. And yeah, so I cannot recommend it highly enough. And just want to thank you, Russell, Steve and Julie for the amazing training. It's been just phenomenal so far. And I'm only like 3/4 of the way through, not even completely built out all my funnels and the rest of it. So yeah, I can't speak highly enough. I'll stop rambling now. So it's Laura Wilson from Laura Rimmer from laurarimmer.com. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye.